All right, we're gonna make a butternut squash soup that we're gonna use for a shooter. This is a perfect soup for when winter squashes are in season. I like to serve this when guests arrive for any holiday-focused dinner party. The toasted pumpkin seed oil finishes this soup with such a nice rich nuttiness that works so well with the sweetness of the squash. So let's make some soup. All right, so we're gonna break down the butternut squash for this bisque. Easiest way to do that is just find out where the seed bed is. I'm gonna slice that straight down the middle. Okay, I'll use this for something else. This is the easiest to use for the soup, so I'm gonna go ahead and slice the top off. And just going around the edge, I'm gonna slice that skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the stove now, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and break this down. We're basically gonna blend this. Doesn't matter what size they are. The larger the pieces, they're gonna take a little bit longer to cook. So we're gonna cube these up. Okay, I'm gonna set those aside. Let's go ahead and actually prep some onions as well. And really, we're gonna saute these to give them a little bit of color before we add the liquid. I'm gonna go ahead and prep these onions. Again, just larger pieces, similar butternut. You're gonna end up blending this, so you just wanna get a little bit of color on the onions. Same thing with the garlic, I'm just gonna coarsely chop. Okay, use a little bit of olive oil in that pan. Then in go the onions, garlic, and squash. The onions and garlic for the first moment. Let that get a little bit of color, then we're gonna add the squash. So while the onions are cooking, I'm gonna take a little bit of thyme. Kind of drag my fingers down the thyme here. So these hardy herbs such as thyme and rosemary, I like to add them in the beginning of a recipe. It really brings out those sort of natural flavors, the potency of those herbs when they're added in the early stages. All right, starting to get a little bit of color in those onions, you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and add that butternut squash here. Same thing, just gonna cook that down a little bit until that squash gets a little bit of color. What you're getting is that caramelization is flavor. So rather than just throwing on a pot of water and tossing in all their veggies until they're soft, you're building flavor, and you're building flavor with every step when it comes to soup. So bringing out as much flavor as you possibly can into the ingredients that you're using really helps you use minimal ingredients. All right, let's get that some color. All right, so you're seeing some color happen with those squashes. You can see that. Really nice. That's what you want, is that little bit of color going on. All right, so I'm gonna now deglaze it with a little bit of sherry wine. So what deglazing does is it picks up all those sugars in the bottom of the pan. Smells so good. All right, so this wine is picked up all those sugars on the bottom. It's reduced by about half. I'm gonna go ahead and add the water now to cook. All right, so we're gonna let that come to a boil. Once it comes down to a boil, I'm gonna lower the heat down to a low medium and let it simmer down until the squash is almost kind of broken apart and sort of soften quite a bit. I'm gonna set that aside. That should take about maybe 20 to 30 minutes or so, depending on the size of the soup that you're making. All right, so let's check that soup. Okay, so this is cooked quite a bit here. It's reduced. You can see these butternut squash are just so soft. This is ready to blend, okay? So I'm gonna take an immersion blender. You can dump the whole thing in a blender if you wish. I like to use a handheld blender for these soups. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that up. Remove it from the heat when you're doing this. Just gonna go ahead and blend that. Just gonna cream it up in the pot. All right, that is looking good, halfway blended. We're gonna go ahead and finish the soup off, adding some sea salt in there. Okay, and also a little bit of vegan butter in there. Go ahead and blend that up. All right, that is good to go. All right, you can see now it's nice and silky. This is ready to serve. Really, really nice shooter. By the time you serve them to the guests, they will cool down a little bit. Obviously, you don't want to serve it piping hot. All right, let's finish that just with a little bit of toasted pumpkin seed oil. Get a little bit in a spoon, easiest way to portion it out. You don't need a lot, you literally just need a drop or two in each one. And the rich nuttiness of this oil is just so nice with the sweetness of the soup. There you go, butternut squash shooters with toasted pumpkin seed oil. You can tell these are just so soft, so soft. These have cooked all the way through. Obviously, they're starting to break apart. Where's the fucking cat?